They just, some people just gaslit me with freaking loud music. And they won't even let me get the license plate of this one. Alabama license plate 5BC5808. This car right here that's been freaking here all night. They've been sitting in the freaking car all night, almost all night. And yeah, so I can't even get no sleep. And they had people, they had this restaurant employee that was, they had this restaurant employee that was near the dumpsters, and it's like, dang, I had to go pee, and it's like, well, and she tried to linger around there, and it's like, well, you holding me up. So I'm glad I didn't end up peeing on myself this time, or getting any pee on myself. But um, at this moment, right now, it feels like as if I'm like my heart is heavy, probably surrounded by a lot of fluid, and and it feels like as if I'm walking on fluid. It feels like I'm walking on fluid. And I know I'm 38, almost 39, and I know some people tell me I'm too young for this. But, the gang stalkers, they doing this to me. You know. But I've been having problems with fluid retention probably as early as 18 years old. And even when I was skinnier, I still had to deal with it. It's a doggone shame I can't get really. I'm fighting out unwanted, intrusive thoughts. So, I have just like a sudden headache. They were vibrating my heart at one point and vibrating my whole body. It's like they were vibrating my whole body, but then for a brief moment, like emphasis on my heart. So, but I have less fluid retention when I'm in a hotel or a motel or have a permanent roof over my head or something. The fluid goes, it's like it goes away. And they're making it where I can't even expand my phone. And so I gotta try to save my battery. So I can't even show y'all this drone. Well, I can't expand it, to try to show y'all this drone. But y'all see that small, come on, man. Y'all see that small dot in the air? So they've been drinking. That's a black Kia Soul. Go, go. Demonic idiots. A red Kia Soul now. So they gang stalk 24/7 and no matter what the weather. It's okay for them to have an income and a nice ass car, a comfortable house, and get freaking paid. But it's like they won't let me have shit unless I'm gotta be forced to submit and give in. And then next thing you know, I don't even trust selling my soul. I don't trust selling out because what if I end up selling out and still end up still in this predicament after I sold out? That's dumb. And be played. I end up getting played. And Satan doesn't play fair. And they really are offering me. How come everybody else gets to have lavish contracts, but yeah, they want to offer me something cheap and fake, and even if it was lavish and expensive, I still wouldn't want it because I don't work for dirty money. Well, I don't do dirty work for money. So it was super quiet. It was so quiet when I got up to use the bathroom. They gang stalked me and followed me every night. In that raggedy Chrysler Pacifica. They're making their rounds for the night. So I'm surprised that I have nearly 2,000 views on that fundraiser that I have, because the online perps trying to delusionally believe they have the fake authority to monitor, you know, they delusionally believe they have the fake authority to monitor and stalk however much money I'm getting, which is not their business. And I have a right to have a fundraiser just like anybody else. I mean, in 2019, targeted individuals, a lot of them had fundraisers and PayPals and everything. And nobody was calling them a scammer or a fraud. It was so quiet earlier. It was so quiet earlier. Like, yeah, about 20 minutes ago, it was like, no, about 25 minutes ago, it was quiet. It was very quiet. My feet are swollen. Oh. Is that same guy from earlier? Yeah, the people moving funny around here. Like, what are you doing this for? Flaunting off the Audi in front of my face. Go somewhere. Didn't even use his turning signals. This car, as nice as your car is, and you don't have a cigarette lighter. Ha 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 ha. I guess it must be street theater. Damn, they've been doing a lot of street theater on me lately. Why? So earlier, you know, I guess, well, I really have nobody I can talk to, so I was freaking desperate enough to turn to a complete stranger for for emotional advice and support. So this lady, I asked her what would be her opinion about, you know, having a fake friend who wait till after almost 2 years to talk about you playing the victim and using your disability and traumas as you know, for sympathy and pity and attention, and you know, playing the victim and all. She said, well, it sounds like it's, I mean, it helped me feel a whole lot better that she said that it sounds like it's he that like it's his own personal issue with nothing to do with me. You know, red smashed up Mitsubishi. So yeah, I mean, that fake Ti friend, he, I mean, it's like he you know, waited till after a couple of months to start scapegoating and blame me for getting hit by a car, and then he everything, it seemed like he started to treat me like a punching bag and scapegoat me and blame everything on me, and then acting like a perp towards me, and very controlling and abusive. And you're supposed to be a friend, and then turn around and you know, falsely accuse me of perping and making money off of him. But you think you can lecture me all day, try to tell me off about myself, trying to dictate that I shouldn't be allowed to have a car with money that I work for and stuff like that. I mean, very controlling and abusive, and being secretive and weird and manipulating the friendship and stuff, and gaslighting the fuck out of me and stuff. And he lied and made it like he was different from the rest and couldn't be brainwashed about me. That I go from being your favorite to now all of a sudden you're done with me. And I'm still deeply hurt. How the hell are you gonna try to tell somebody off that's 8 years older than you, and you're gonna try to lecture somebody and try to tell them off, but nobody can do that to you? You can't take any criticism, or you're that flawless that nobody can tell you what you do or say is wrong. But you want to try to go around police and control and fix everybody and use the Bible to punish people with plagues. How you spreading the truth about what's going on in the world, but you were the one who pulled away from me and started acting weird first, and then you act brainwashed at your own convenience when I try to show you certain truths. But you making like I'm the one who's brainwashed and ain't woke enough to the truth. I don't know. But I am confused about everybody's weirdness. But then again, I'm hearing about CERN portals more and more CERN portals being open and more people becoming possessed and stuff. Like people say that CERN is in the heart of Switzerland. And guess what? Switzerland is where the Illuminati central bank with the real true money is. Now, how the hell fake people hold on to the real true wealth, and real humans are forced to be slaves to fake money? Real humans are forced to be slaves to fake money, and then a low wage for busting your ass doing hard work. And who the hell is crying out about the Masonic $33 billion that Joe Biden sent to Ukraine? While we freaking struggling and homeless and poor. And we're struggling and homeless and poor, and Biden is sending all this money to Ukraine. And everybody's complacent about the government corruption and everything, But then we got hell with personal friends and family. Plus we got our government doing dirty stuff. And, the spiritual, come on, y'all. See, they get noisier. They get noisier when I'm trying to get truth out. So I'm battling unwanted, intrusive thoughts, and I keep talking about what I'm talking about to help keep my sanity so I won't lose my temper and go off. And another professed targeted individual shouldn't have me feeling this way. But then he falsely accused everybody of perping him and making money off of him, while it's okay for him to have a license to perp and abuse people and try to pretend to play like as if he owns God. But, I'm sitting here, battling strong, heavy, unwanted, intrusive thoughts with the OCD and anxiety and everything. And I'm too embarrassed and uncomfortable to even express or talk about my unwanted intrusive thoughts. And then I know the online perps will use it against me like they've already tried. All I said was unwanted intrusive thoughts. And then they mock and laugh at me and try to talk about, I didn't even specify unwanted intrusive thoughts. But they try to falsely accuse me of having like pedophilia fantasies and stuff like that. And I don't even, the unwanted intrusive thoughts are not even about pedophilia, but they just falsely assume stuff. But after they sold out, they're probably under satanic blood oath. They're probably going around raping babies, and then project that onto me. So if you're a fake TI perp that sold out, and you fall for the pedophilia and scam narrative, the false pedophilia and scam narrative about me, all the slander campaigns and lies with no proof. But they stalked my the alternative now. The alternative of GoFundMe, they stalk it several times a day to act like they think they have the fake authority to pretend to monitor who's donating me money. Like, and then try to gossip about how I spend it and everything. And I just wish that they would back off and leave me alone and mind their business, because it's not their business and it has nothing to do with them. A gang stalker with strange brake lights and headlights. I'm venting off steam before I lose my mind and go crazy. Because I'm sitting here crying out for help, and basically nobody believes me telling the truth. And they want to deliberately and on purpose gaslight and ignore me telling the truth, and think that the world's hatred for me is more important than me telling the truth, and that me telling the truth doesn't matter. But I have a right to use my mouth to speak the truth. It's like more and more people just turning evil. And then they covertly and secretly sell out. How the hell are you going to be a godly person but being secretive with everything? Look at this perp with noise harassment. Like, how you going to be a godly and righteous person? Another key of soul. How you going to be a godly or righteous person but secretive with everything? But you think you're so tough. I don't understand that. See, look. Get the hell away from here. What are y'all doing? But I'm expressing my emotions and feelings to try to calm me down so I won't snap and go off. And it seems like the professed targeted individuals who betray me and turn against me and start to act like a perp, they go out of their way to be more cruel than the regular gang stalkers. Like, I gotta be forced to suffer this alone and by myself. And I'm tired of people. I'm 38 years old. I'm tired of the lectures. I'm tired of narcissistic abuse. I'm tired of the lectures and the control. And I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of people trying to tell me off about myself, trying to tell me what to do. Shut up. And look, police again. I'm tired of, people trying to police and control my life. Can y'all hear me? These fuckers are trying to make a competition to overtalk me. Talk loud. So I'm sick and tired of the narcissistic lectures. I'm tired of being called girl or little girl or little girl. And I'm 38, almost 39, and get no respect. And then narcissistic abusers take it upon themselves to disrespect and abuse me, and then turn around and tell me, you don't even respect yourself. Well, you don't even know me. And they falsely accuse me of just putting up with disrespect. But when I do videos and expose them and name names, oh, I did worse than blaspheme the Holy Spirit, according to them. Like, I'm not forbidden and not allowed to do live streams. I'm not allowed to expose abusive people and name names. I'm not allowed to ask for help or donations. I'm not allowed to write. There's so many things, restrictions on my life. Too many restrictions on my life for y'all to call me fucking entitled. Y'all some fake demonic bitches and another Kia Soul. Look at that. With strange tail lights. So too much activity going on. And I'm frustrated that I expose my gang stalking all day, every day. And the popular fakes want to force me to shut up about my targeting. And then those are the main ones who try to talk about me being sketchy or sketchy or fishy.